And let's begin with all the updates that we're getting you on the meeting that's happened in the national capital among the Mahayuti allies at Home Minister Amit Shah's residence. Devendra Karnavis, Eknath Shinde as well as Ajit Pawar have gathered, and all differences that were there between the Ajit Pawar camp and the BJP have reportedly now been ironed out. Sources have said that some middle ground has been reached. The BJP will even vacate some seats to make way for the NCP to accommodate them as well. Besides that, even Eknath Shinde has agreed to allot a few of their seats to the NCP. Now, we don't know exactly what the formula is, but what we're hearing right now is that Ajit Pawar and BJP, Ajit Pawar and the Eknath Shinde, Shiv Sena, all of the differences there have been buried now after they've come together for a marathon meeting at Home Minister Amit Shah's residence. Let me bring in Aishwarya Paliwal, who tracks the BJP for us very, very closely. Aishwarya, what are you picking up from your sources? What was the discussion really like? Were there any heated moments? Because for now, the information we're picking up is that all differences have been put aside.
Well, Akshita, you know, one of the main reasons why all the differences have been put aside is because for the Bharatiya Janata Party, for its allies, after what happened in the Lok Sabha, the BJP stopped at 240. They understand the importance of winning the state of Maharashtra, and they are on a high because of the way in which they won the state of Haryana. So wanting to keep the momentum going, it is the Bharatiya Janata Party and both the leaders inside. It is Home Minister Amit Shah who very categorically told both Devendra Karnavis and Ajit Pawar that you need to keep your differences aside because the end goal is very clear. You need to be clear that we want to win the election, and for that, even if you have to give up some seats and give support to other candidates, that's something that you now need to do. So keeping that in focus, and that was the focal point of the meeting, which still is going inside. Let me tell you, Akshita, the meeting going on, marathon meeting for almost 4.5 hours now. From what we are understanding, when Devendra Karnavis, Ajit Pawar and the Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, when they will step out of Home Minister Amit Shah's house, all things will be buried, and the focus will be, the one-point agenda will be to make sure that it is the Mahayuti that wins the upcoming Maharashtra elections.
4.5 hours. Aishwarya tells us 4.5 hours and counting. This meeting currently is taking place at Home Minister Amit Shah's residence. And mind you, it's not the first of its kind. There have been several such meetings in the last few weeks to ensure that the Mahayuti gets its act together, to ensure there are no differences, especially when there are so many allies, all of whom want a slice of really the seats pie right now. So the BJP and Home Minister Amit Shah is personally intervening in this matter, trying to ensure that everyone comes together and that they go as a united force to fight the Maha in Maharashtra. For now, the indication is that it's worked, that Amit Shah's intervention has helped in bringing all of the parties together and bringing them together on the one agenda of ensuring the defeat of the Aghadi at a time when the Aghadi has been trying to send out a message that all is well, we've resolved all seat-sharing differences. But is that really the case? The Mahayuti and the Aghadi both seem to be plagued by the same problem, that every party involved in these alliances want more than they are getting at this point. Even in the Aghadi, they've come up with a formula of 85. The Congress will fight on 85 seats, the Uddhav Sena will fight on 85 seats, and so will Sharad Pawar's NCP. But that leaves a big question mark on about 23 seats, where there's been no decision just yet. So those seats, they're yet to figure out will go to which side. And these are the most contentious seats over which the Aghadi hasn't taken a call just yet. So no, they haven't ironed out all of their differences just yet. Many of these 23 seats are in Vidarbha and Mumbai. We'll get you all the details in our next report on all the political reactions coming in, and then we'll decode this for you further.
देखो सेंचुरी के नजदीक हम आए, अब 2-4 सिक्सर मार देंगे, सेंचुरी हो जाएगी ना.
Massive claim by Uddhav Sena amid the big bargaining for seats in Aghadi. Sena UBT MP Sanjay Raut saying his party, which got 85 seats in Aghadi deal, will hit a century. Indicating that seat fight inside the Aghadi is yet to be over. Raut pledged that his party will use all the tricks in the book to contest 100+ seats.
सेंचुरी के नजदीक हम आए, अब 2-4 सिक्सर मार देंगे, सेंचुरी हो जाएगी ना. 85 तक पहुंच गए ना, और अभी तक खेल रुका नहीं है, मैच खत्म नहीं हुए, और एक दिन है मैच का. तो जो बचे हुए रन्स है वो निकाल देंगे हम.
While Sena UBT, Congress and Sharad Pawar's NCP have got 85 seats each, the big Aghadi fight is over 23 seats, mainly in Mumbai and Vidarbha. 10 more seats are likely to be reserved for smaller allies.
हमारे को सरकार लाना हमारा दायित्व है और फिर उसके बाद हमारे हाईकमांड उसमें डिसीजन लेंगे.
Amid the raging seat fight, Uddhav's Aditya Thackeray filed nomination from Worli seat.
चैलेंज हमारे राज्य में बेरोजगारी का है, वो हमें दूर करना है.
लेकिन किस तरह से अब महायुति अगर यहाँ पर कोई देती है उम्मीदवार, तो किस तरह से लड़ाई होगी आपको लगता है? क्या पहले से और टफ होगी या और इजी होगी?
मुझे लगता है महाराष्ट्र, आप देख रहे हो महाराष्ट्र के ऊपर जो सरकार बिठाई है, एक इलीगल सरकार है, उसे दूर करना है. सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज वही है.
आमचं 2.25 वर्षाचं काम हाच आमचा चेहरा आहे.
Meanwhile, the ruling Mahayuti is holding multiple hurdles over seat sharing. Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, Deputy Chief Minister Devendra Karnavis and Ajit Pawar met Home Minister Amit Shah. With less than a month to go before Maharashtra votes, the main alliances are rushing up to wrap up seat deals to avoid friendly fights. With Ritik Bhalekar in Mumbai and Piyush Mishra in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
We're getting more information on the Mahayuti's seat-sharing discussions that are underway at Home Minister Amit Shah's residence. Here's what sources are telling us. The BJP has raised their concerns over a couple of names being put up, including Nawab Malik, considering, of course, the charges against him and the fact that he served a jail term in many cases. That's why the BJP has made it very, very clear that they are against Nawab Malik. Remember, Nawab Malik was in contention to be a candidate from the NCP, but the BJP has put their foot down, saying that this is not acceptable to us, and it looks like Ajit Pawar has also given in on this. This is the middle ground that we were talking about earlier, where some demands by Ajit Pawar's NCP have been accommodated and some demands put forth by the BJP have also been accommodated. So the likes of Nawab Malik not going to make it into the candidate list, it looks like. Sahil Joshi is joining us live from Mumbai with more details on this. Sahil, good evening. Get us details of what really you've picked up from your sources in the Mahayuti meeting that's underway. We're hearing the likes of Nawab Malik, who the BJP was opposing tooth and nail, will not make it to the candidate list, and Ajit Pawar has agreed.
Well, Ajit Pawar has definitely agreed that Nawab Malik will not be a candidate on his ticket, because Nawab Malik was planning to contest from Shivaji Nagar Mankhurd constituency from Mumbai against Abu Asim Azmi of Samajwadi Party by leaving his own seat for his daughter. So the BJP has made it very clear that they do not have any problem with his daughter, but putting him as a candidate would be completely a no-no, because it's Nawab Malik whose arrest, after his arrest by the Enforcement Directorate in 2022, after that the BJP and Eknath Shinde had made it quite a big issue that how about Nawab Malik, and after Ajit Pawar switching over to Mahayuti, that issue remained contentious. Devendra Karnavis had written an open letter to Ajit Pawar not to allow Nawab Malik to be part of NCP's Ajit Pawar, but that seems had not happened. But now finally they have blocked his official ticket from NCP Ajit Pawar. But it looks like that Nawab Malik will anyway contest from the constituency, and NCP Ajit Pawar will not field any candidate from there. But on the other hand, there are multiple things what we are hearing from Mahayuti. There are 4 seats on which the Eknath Shinde's Shiv Sena has objected the candidates given by the BJP, and all these seats come from Eknath Shinde's bastion, the Thane district. Specifically, Sulabha Gaikwad, she's a wife of Ganpat Gaikwad, the BJP's sitting MLA, who is right now in jail for on the charge of firing on Eknath Shinde's official, party official in the police station. The other candidate is Sanjay Kelkar, who is another BJP sitting MLA from Thane Assembly constituency, who had spoken against the Thane Municipal Corporation, the possible corruption in Thane Municipal Corporation, which was run by Eknath Shinde and his people. So So, there are a couple of names on which the BJP has objected. On the other hand, the BJP, Shiv Sena has objected. On the other hand, the BJP has also objected to giving a ticket to encounter specialist Pradeep Sharma's wife, who is likely to contest on Eknath Shinde Shiv Sena's ticket from
So have those differences also been resolved, Sahil, over these issues that the Shiv Sena and the BJP have raised?
What Amit Shah has now finally told them to solve these issues, but to ensure that there should not be any rebellion against the Mahayuti candidate, number one. Number two, he has also directed Eknath Shinde Shiv Sena as well as BJP as well to leave certain seats to NCP Ajit Pawar, because in the seat sharing, Ajit Pawar's pie was not going beyond 52, and he wanted at least 57 seats to be fought, and that's why he, Eknath Shinde will have to give up certain seats for Ajit Pawar's party, as well as BJP will give up 1 or 2 seats for Ajit Pawar's party. So finally, the seat sharing formula is still being worked out. There will be final discussion soon, and it is likely that by tomorrow there is BJP's final list will come up in run up to election, because from today onwards the nomination process has begun. So there is a hurry to complete seat sharing.
So announcement likely tomorrow. Sahil, just stay with me. I want to also talk about the other alliance, the Maha Aghadi. There you had a big announcement that came in yesterday, which is that the Aghadi allies will get 85 seats each. The 85 formula is what they've decided on. So that means the Uddhav Sena, the Sharad Pawar, NCP and Congress, each of them have been given 85, 85, 85. But that still leaves a big question mark over 33 seats. 10 of those will go to other smaller parties in the alliance. But 23 seats, there's a big question mark over. And these seats are seats in Mumbai and Vidarbha, both very, very crucial regions for the Maha Aghadi. 15 Mumbai and Vidarbha seats are the biggest bone of contention right now between the parties. And 3 Mumbai, 12 Vidarbha seats are up for grabs. There's still no clarity on who gets what right now. But largely, it's the Uddhav Sena and the Congress that are fighting it out over these seats, over Mumbai seats as well as Vidarbha. And both sides at this point are refusing to give in, refusing to back off. Like I said, of the 33, if you remove the 85 plus 85 plus 85 formula, 10 is going for the smaller allies. So big question mark there over the 23 seats. And Sahil, what's really going to happen there? Because today you had that very, very curious statement that came in from Sanjay Raut saying, we've got 85, we're aiming for a century. And obviously all of this is grandstanding by both the Congress and by Uddhav Sena. But ultimately, where does it look like this will go? Does it look like they're reaching any sort of breakthrough on the stalemate?
Right now, both the alliances, be it Mahayuti or Maha Aghadi, they have reached to a point where nobody can break away from the alliance and suddenly decide to fight on its own, because that will be completely against their interests. So that's why they will have to work out some kind of a formula. Now, what happened with Maha Aghadi yesterday is that NCP patriarch Sharad Pawar actually forced Maha Aghadi leaders that at least go in front of the media and tell them that what exactly is the discussion happening. Because since last 3 days specifically, the Maha Aghadi was telling their own supporters that this will be a final discussion and they will come up with a final solution by the evening, and it still didn't happen. So finally, it was decided that at least the seats which have been already decided and which have been made through for all the 3 parties should be declared first. So that's why this 85-85, which are cleared now for all 3 partners, have been told. On the other hand, there are some 18 seats which are likely to be discussed with, which will be discussed with the alliance partners, the smaller partners like Samajwadi Party, the PWP, the CPIM, and there after that the remaining seats will be discussed again within the 3 partners. So as you have pointed out, there are certain seats in Mumbai, say for an example Bandra East, where Zishan Siddiqui, who is now with NCP Ajit Pawar, had won on Congress ticket, but now Shiv Sena has already declared a candidate from Bandra East. So in lieu of that, the Congress is demanding that, okay, you have taken our sitting seat, so give us, accommodate us in some other seat in Mumbai, and that is where the discussion is happening at this point of time. Similarly, in Vidarbha, what has happened is that in Lok Sabha elections, 31 seats which Maha Aghadi has won, in all the 48 Lok Sabha segments, there are 163 assembly segments where Mahavikas Aghadi was ruling. So obviously, all the three partners wants to have the maximum possible chunk from this 163 seats, which are, which the Mahavikas Aghadi has a possibility of winning again, because they were already leading in the Lok Sabha elections. And that's why, and most of these seats come from Vidarbha, and that's why this fight is happening between the Shiv Sena and the Congress to get maximum number of seats to ensure a particular number after the election, because the real game will begin after the elections, that who will be the chief minister, and that's why both the parties wants to ensure that they get a certain number, and that's why this fight is happening. So it is likely that the Congress,
for both
there will
the
be a
allies
Congress
as well.
CEC tomorrow.
What you've just said, Sahil, about the fight between the parties, of why really they're seeking more seats to ensure that they fight in larger seats and therefore have a larger say when the alliance wins, whichever side, of course. Sahil, thank you very much for joining us on this broadcast. We will wait to see who really prevails in that fight within the Mahavikas Aghadi for the maximum number of seats to contest on.